Let's take a look at this problem. Okay, so for number 1, the first thing that I observe is that on the right side, it's just equals 45 and there's nothing else there. So there's nothing that I can do on this side. I know I'm just going to bring it down. There's no variables there. There's nothing to simplify. But over here on the left, there is stuff to simplify, right? I first notice these parentheses, which means I can distribute. So I'm multiplying 5 times 2 is 10. And because it's 5 times 2x, it's 10x. And 5 times negative 4, so positive times negative is negative, and 5 times 4 is 20. Next, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to multiply this. Now, careful, this is a negative 3, right? So I'm multiplying negative 3 times x and negative 3 times negative 10, right? Negative times negative is positive, and 3 times 10 is 30. Okay, now once again, I'm not moving anything from one side to the other yet because I have to simplify on both sides first. Okay, here, I notice this is already simplified. Again, right, there's nothing for me to do. But over here, there are like terms. So this is 10 and negative 3. So that's 10 minus 3, that's 7x. Notice I'm not doing like plus 3x, right? I can't do that. I have to do stuff. If I'm going to do something like that, I do it on both sides of the equal sign. That's not the situation here. These two terms are on the same side of the equal sign. I'm just combining them. Okay, and then same deal here. I have negative 20 and positive 30. I have more positives than negatives. And so I'm subtracting. I have 30 minus 20 is 10. Now, this is simple, and I'm ready to get x by itself. So now I can start doing things on both sides. I deal with my addition and subtraction first. And I'm left with 7x, right? I'm just bringing this down, equals 35. This is x being multiplied by 7. I'm going to divide by 7. I get x equals 5. Let's take a look at this one. Here, I'm going to draw my line. And the first thing that I notice is that I have variables on both sides. Okay, so first I'm going to check, can I simplify here? No, there's no like terms, there's no distributive property. Can I simplify here? Nope, no like terms, no distributive property. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I have the variables all on one side. So I'm going to choose to subtract 7x from both sides. I'm going to choose to put all the variables on the left side and knock them off the right. It would have been totally fine for me to put minus 9x and minus 9x. That would have achieved the same thing, which is to get the variables off one side and onto the other. In this case, I chose them to knock them off the right. And I'm going to end up here, 9 minus 7 is 2. And I'm bringing down everything else. Bring down negative 7. Okay. Now, I'm looking to get x by itself. I deal with addition and subtraction first here. So I'm going to subtract 5. This is 7 negatives and another 5 negatives, so that's a total of 12 negatives, right? These have the same sign, so I have 7 negatives, 5 more negatives, that's a total of 12 negatives. And when I divide by 2, again on both sides of the equal sign, negative divided by positive is negative, and 12 divided by 2 is 6.